All right, that just took me a celebratory dip in this ice water. And as I was in it, you see that little white dot? What is that? I have footage of something like that. It was over here on the mountain. It sat there for 2 hours plus. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another day of cold water exposure. It's about 7:10 in the morning. About to hit my pull-ups, get things going. Today is the first official day of us opening up. Ed's down the mountain. Like a fly or something. Ed's down the mountain now. Going to sign the lease at 9 o'clock. So we got 2 hours to kind of get things moving. We got the Mazeos coming in. It's one of the biggest family reunions that comes up here. They take over all the cabins. Every single cabin is taken over. There's about 60 people here, plus the people that come from like the campgrounds and all that. But yeah, no time to waste but to get to it. So if you're brand new here, what I'm doing is in the morning I do a small light workout and then a little jog, and then I head into the water for cold water exposure. It's been helping me tremendously with my back pain in the night, sleep. I wasn't really getting a lot of rest because I was waking up with severe back pain in the middle of the night and just wouldn't be able to go back to a deep sleep. So I've been doing this for 15 days. Today will be the 15th day, and just going to continue it for 3 months until we leave from the season. So that's kind of what we're doing right here. I'm just documenting my journey and what I've been going through emotionally and physically and all that stuff. But it's been a great journey. I definitely highly recommend doing cold water exposure. If you don't know, hitting a workout, it's probably 4 to 5 minutes a day in the morning is extremely good for your body. It's like 4 minutes of cardio. 4 minutes turns into it's like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna head to jog and we're getting in this water. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name's Nathaniel, aka iTunes. I am a professional dancer who's had big dreams and goals since he was a kid and never really pursued them to their fullest up until getting into this really cold water. What we do on this page, Wildcards, is realizing that you're a wildcard pick like the NFL. And it's the same terminology. It's like when you're picked in life, you have the opportunity to live up to the moment that you were chosen for, which is becoming your best self, your elite self. A utopian is what I keep saying that we all are. Everyone's a utopian. And so on this page, I just want to demonstrate I'm just like a normal guy who just really has big goals and dreams. And I just want to create them. And getting in this cold water has extremely helped me with my emotions and the willpower to keep going and moving on, and to continue other things like my YouTube channel. So if you're a YouTuber, if you want to do just anything, try cold water exposure, and if you can stay in there for at least 2 minutes, it does great wonders for your health, your emotions, and your willpower. The willpower to stay in that freezing water. We are open. Navajo Lake is open. There's the Mazeos partying it up. Check it out. Got a rainbow. Day of that we open. We were just talking about a rainbow. Tell me that's not the coolest thing ever. Rainbow touching the lake. That's where the pot of gold is. Go right there and you'll find yourself a pot of gold.
You shouldn't take what doesn't belong to you. Don't you know how the fairy tales go? If you find you a leprechaun, don't take your eyes off him, I'll disappear in broad daylight. I could grant you a wish or give you a coin, but you gotta capture me right. No four-leaf clover, no deal, my dear. I guess that I will be getting out of here. But I will be back for me gold coin sack, counting like a voracious cashier. Top of the morning to ya, tell me where'd you get them shoes?
Right, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's day 8/16, and last night we were up till like 1 in the morning, past 1 in the morning, just kind of enjoying the time with everybody, because that was our first official day open. And if you ask me, it was 1 in a million, as you guys seen. Definitely was such an interesting time to open up like that, going all the way to the max. It was crazy. All I gotta say is that it's a beautiful, beautiful day and a beautiful morning. One of the easiest days so far, and it was one of the most beneficial because feeling very sleepy, groggy, and all that. And I was like, let me see how this is gonna wake me up. Oh man, it's like when you're tired and relaxed, man, it's like the best time to get in the cold water. But I can't complain at all. That was one of my best dips. As I'm sipping on my coffee here, I just want to say one thing real quick, is that in my progression of doing this cold water exposure, the changes that it's done to my mental capacity to be able to do things and be who I am. Just for example, last night, for the first time in years, I just was myself. I didn't care about how people viewed me. And I just, people wanted to see me dance, and I've never really danced in all 3 years for, really anyone up here. So it was, in a sense, my moment to be my ultimate elite self, my self that is, dancing for people. I'm showing people how to become, your best self. And if I don't act on it when I'm given the opportunity, that's the key. If you're not ready for the opportunity to act on it, you might miss your golden moment. So I just want to say, stay true to yourself. Be who you always want to be and desire and prefer to be. Just everything about just who you are as a person. Just keep being that, and you're never going to fail when it comes to life. Because I can just say this, it's 16 days in doing cold water out here at Navajo Lake, and I've just never felt better. So I highly recommend doing the cold water exposure along with the breathing and doing meditation, things like that. But I just have to say that it's so important to act on who you are as a person every single day. And I'm really feeling that with this water, because again, if you can conquer something that is as hard as a cold water bath, or like an ice bath or anything like that, then for your, like the first thing in your day, that's the first thing you do. That's like a huge accomplishment to where you can actually relay that into the rest of your day to where you're able to keep accomplishing more things, and that energy continues to where that energy eventually comes back full circle. And the karma that you're putting out, because karma is not something you have to repay, it's what you're doing every day. So to stop karmic loops, you just start acting on your highest excitement. And so the karmic loop is that for me, I wasn't acting on my highest excitement by going out in this water and just doing the things that I love, right? Things I love. If you deny things that you love, you're not really gonna enjoy, you know, waking up each day. It's just gonna be a struggle. But yeah, be true to yourself. All right, it's 7:35 in the morning, and as you see, the temperature is in the 50s and steadily dropping. Lake looks beautiful, nice and calm. Just gonna do my morning little workout and then head in the water. Time is 7:44, and it's now sustaining at 51.9 degrees. I tell you what, you can't beat this. Rock stacks, still there. Looks awesome. Tell you what, right now I woke up with some stomach pain, and things like that can make you not want to do your certain things, but to gain that willpower to create my ultimate reality, to have my dreams come true is priceless. So screw it. Good morning. 7:43, and stayed up a little late last night because the Mazeos was there last night, so I figured we'd go down there and just chill with them, and then got in a good conversation, and next thing you know, it's 12 in the morning, and it's like, yeah, it's time to go back and go to sleep. And then I woke up and I'm just like, man, I just want to sleep in, but I'm just jumping straight in the water because I'm like, I need to wake up. Got Ashton out there just chilling in the boat, taking the smooth waters in. But I'm gonna hit some pull-ups and I'm in the water. All right, just did a quick 10 pull-ups. I'm not going crazy hard today because we got 11 cabins to clean, which is a lot of work. Here they are. Amazing rock stacks. All right, my legs are sore. I've been doing jumping squats. I don't know, man. Every morning it's a slight test. Because right now it's a little bit chilly in the air, but I know the water's fine. All right, let's get it. Remember, never give up on your dreams, your goals, or anything. And for me, this cold water is helping me keep that willpower. Day 17. Stay consistent, guys.
It's an urge. Truth be told, every champion has felt it. Every president has felt it. Every king has felt it. Every lion has felt it. Every winner has felt it. Every soldier has felt it. Every victorious person has felt it. The urge to quit. Don't you give up on your dream. I don't care if you don't have the money, you don't have the help, and you don't have the family for it, and you don't have the background for it, and you don't have the friends for it, don't you give up on your dream. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
That was about 7 minutes. Today is day 19 of cold water exposure. Not gonna lie, the water's getting a little bit warmer. About 10 degrees warmer. So it's not that crazy chill, but it's definitely still cold. I mean, you can see the goosebumps on my body. Still chilly, definitely when you get out. It's almost cold, warmer when you're in there, but stay consistent, guys. Don't give up on your dreams. All right, I want to talk about something today. It's real quick and simple, and it's when you're in a relationship, things can get rocky. It can get a little bit rough. And a lot of men out there, I don't think they know that it's their purpose to continue on and to keep pushing past their limits, right? And for me, each time I wake up, it's not easy to walk out here and do this. You know, this is day 20. But every time after I do it, I still know that I've accomplished something that has just changed me. And I'm just really grateful for it. And I just want to convey the message that life's not easy, and only you can allow it to be easy by relaxing in it. And I just want to tell everybody that you have one day that might come and be really difficult. Just relax in it. Do your best to isolate yourself in a way that you can stay and remain positive. And if you can't do that, then that's your challenge for the day, is to make it through that day. A little bit emotional because I'm just really grateful. I'm excited to get in this water too, but I don't know, I'm happy that I'm happy. And that's it. You know, live your best life, and you can't go wrong with that. What I'm really getting at is that sometimes you can't see in hindsight how your ultimate self looks, how you're able to conquer your day, how you're able to conquer negative and low vibrating situations. And that's the point, is that you might not be able to see it, but each day that you're working for that goal and that dream of yours, if you stay consistent, it'll come.
I believe that if we are honest with ourselves, that the most fascinating problem in the world is, who am I? What do you mean? What do you feel when you say the word I myself?
The big key point is that when you're controlling emotions, and what I've learned is it's not about controlling, it's about relaxing in your emotions. There's two sides of that coin. One is when you're single, and all you got really is yourself to worry about, because you got, you know, being around friends, family, that's all the same thing as being in a relationship. That's the other side. When you're in a relationship, you love that other person so much to where you're not really able to control your emotions as well, or relax in that, because there's a different aspect to that. So just understand that if you've learned to find peace in your day when you're single and you don't have no one there with you in your life, then that's great. And then you realize when you got in a relationship, guy or girl, whoever, that it's a little bit different. And that's the key to our journey, is being able to do that with everyone. All right, we're at SBS Welding, and look at this, y'all. Check that out. My fender was all screwed up. Look at this. He put spacers all in it. Got this thing super beefy. That's steel. That ain't going nowhere. It ain't breaking now. Look at them welds. Super nice welds. As you can see before, it was super bad.
It's the way that you carry yourself.
And now it's looking like a freaking titan. The beast is back. Good morning, everyone. It's about 10 o'clock. The reason it's 10 is because we're off today. And I have a special guest with me. Blanca. You guys know her. You've seen her in a few videos. But I told her that I really want us to work on our relationship and become stronger together as a couple. And I believe that this will help us a lot because we're going through this together. We're going to be going in the cold water together and experiencing that together, because again, life is an experience. And if you're not experiencing a lot of things in life, then it's going to be really hard for you to evolve as a human consciousness, you know. So she's very nervous, extremely nervous, and that's fine, because I was extremely nervous too in the beginning, just to make that commitment to go in every single day until the end of the season, which is about 3 months. And then just the idea, just thinking on it, and I'm telling her, you know, focus on the positive side of things, of what's going to help you. Like my back pain has went away, the willpower to stop thinking so much and just do it, just act on what you know you need to do. And you know, life gets easier as you go on. So right now it's day one. It's not going to be easy, but if we keep doing it together, then it will get easier, because right now it's windy and all this stuff is going on. So there's a lot to think about that can discourage you. So you guys comment below if you would be able to do this and let me know your thoughts and your feelings on cold water exposure. This is going to be the last plunge of this video, and we're going to have some other content, and then I'll put back in more content of what I've experienced later on in like 2 months, just to kind of switch up my content right now and let you guys know what I've went through after 2 months of doing it. Right now, today's day 21. 2 + 1 is 3. 369 Tesla sequence code. You know, I love 369. Anything that adds up to 3, 6, or 9, I always love that. So this is day 21 out here at Navajo Lake Lodge, cold water exposure. All right, as you guys can see, she's not feeling it. And this is the point of life. Sometimes you want to accomplish things in life, you're not feeling it, but that's the point of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious is not used to feeling it. Your subconscious mind is not used to acting on very elite, high-level things that a lot of people just say, I ain't doing that shit. Don't ask me to go in the cold water, because no. You know, and that's mental bandwidth. That's your power and your willpower. So not excited for this. Got tears going down. This is real life, y'all. This is as real as it's gonna get, to show you guys to push yourself and what it looks like to push yourself. She's definitely not feeling it, but we're doing this together, and this is gonna be a new experience. And again, it's not that cold after 2 minutes. It definitely warms up on you, and you know, but it's, again, your mind. You keep focusing on the bad things, then it's gonna make it a lot harder to do it. Here we go. All right. Bonus footage. We got a special guest coming. Blanca's brother, Doozy himself. We've been making it a thing to get in this water every morning. So now it's gonna be 3 of us in the water. We hit some pull-ups, and then we're going in. So Blanca is now on day 5.
Yep.
Day 5. I'm on day 25. Day 2. We're live.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would dig that and come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it? And then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have, of playing that you weren't God. Because the whole nature of the Godhead, according to this idea, is to play that he's not. The first thing he says to himself is, man, get lost. Because he gives himself away. The nature of love is self-abandonment, not clinging to oneself. Throwing yourself out, as in, for example, in basketball, you're always getting rid of the ball. You say to the other fellow, have a ball. See? And that keeps things moving. That's the nature of life. So in this idea then, everybody is fundamentally the ultimate reality. Not God in a politically kingly sense, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And you're all that, only you're pretending you're not.